Look at that. It's already a freaking O-ring failure on number 3, dude. That's fuel sitting there. Another reason why I'm not holding pressure anymore. Seal at the top. I might have to replace that little O-ring again. Well, not from these, but or re-stab it. I don't know. Man, always some weird fucking problem going on. One thing at a time. I'll handle this before I handle the dash, because that's probably gonna be like because I need to come in here, pull this out, pull the wires out, and start doing each wire. Yeah, at least that's the easy part. Still registered the drive, and I just renewed its freaking classic vehicle. So at least I'll pull this and get this ready. I don't know why this will not come off. I'll have to scrub it or something. Probably with vinegar and water. Vinegar, baking soda, and water. Yeah, there we go. A better brush. So yeah, that should be fun. And this is pre-cut and ready, so we're good. I've been working with the tables. I've been trying to defeat the AAC that I deleted, because that never worked. If I can do that, then tuning this will be a little better. Doesn't help when things fail. Yay! Oh well. Fail! Moving on. Alright, so as I pointed out, injector 3 was splurting gas. It's holding pressure now. But here's what happened. I don't know how that happened. That's the original gasket. It actually snapped in half. I have an extra one here. It's a little thicker, but I found the green one that I use for AC. Let's see if it holds. It's green. I think it's meant for E85. Or maybe, I don't know. Who knows? I just know that blue. Probably because it couldn't fit in there right. There's only one that actually acted the same way when I pulled them in. Actually, no, I think that was the first. That was one over here. Never mind. That was the same one. That was the only one that acted weird putting it in. So that's why I currently have it disconnected, because I'm trying to double check, make sure there's no fuel leak. I don't see any leak. I think pressure's gonna hold. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. Did drop like a 5 psi from that, but it's holding. So far it's holding. We don't see leaks. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it back in. Here it is. That's another thing too. This doesn't really clip in. Hold on. It's a little loose, but I have to tighten it a little more. Okay. Alright, let me do some tightening, and then I'm gonna try to figure this out again. Cool. BRB. Alright, so trying to do a key on source with the CPU. We're at it again, dude. Watch this. ECU drops, it dies. What the fuck? Oh, this time it's actually dead. No. Until I move it. God damn it. Alright, well, back to the wiring drawing board. There's my problem. I just fucking fixed that too. Something doesn't seem right. Alright, so we're gonna come down to it. I brought out the Noid light just to rule out the spark issue. I got spark, which is good. I'm definitely getting fuel. Fuel pressure goes through. It is dropping down, so. But I am getting fuel pressure, and when I'm cranking it, it's not going down far, like normally and stuff. So the only thing I can think of is when I pull this out and I put a Q-tip down there, it's dry. You'd figure if you keep on starting, it'll squirt freaking stuff in there, but it's not doing that. The only thing I can think of is because this is having a hard time setting it in. I wonder if the weather stripping on the inside is what's causing it. So, I don't know. Because regardless that it's doing a cold start, it still attempts to try to fire on a cold start. But this is acting like there's no fire. We got fuel, but it's not passing to the injectors. If it's not passing to the injectors, it's not wetting down the pistons. Thus the spark that I confirmed that I got is there and is working. I did fix that. I have another one that was actually solid and good to go. I fixed more of the lines just to be on the safe side on the fuel, because I got new lines that I have just in case of emergencies, and I ran them. The only last one I probably need to run is this one from the fuel filter over, mainly because yeah, it's one line instead of two. But regardless, this is my only issue I do have, is when I put this in, there's that snap, but I don't know. Let's see, in theory, this should start. I've loaded too many different pins and stuff. I have a feeling I can do that all day, but it doesn't even try to fire. So it's either these injectors are different, and compared to these, which these are the same, should be the same plug and everything. Unless it's not supposed to matter. Maybe those do. I'm not sure now. So when I go back to the software and I load it, it's loading all the information that it should. I even went through and double checking everything there. We're definitely getting power to these. But yes. So I'm confused. Pressure is going back down. Whoops. put this light in. And then I'm gonna rule out this problem here. Hopefully. It's a testing light. So in theory, oh, we got light. So they're definitely getting power. So, of course, negative. So it's getting power. Getting what it should. I don't get it. Unless my fuel pressure actually took a dump. I don't think it did. I'm not sure now. I'm confused. EV1s was exactly the same. I'm confused. I really am. I don't know. There's something going on. And I don't know what it is. I'm confused. Because we get spark. Works. I mean, it wouldn't cause spark if there was like nothing coming from that. So it has to be. This was working great until I replaced the injectors. Once I replaced the injectors, update the software to the CCs, boom, nothing worked. It's not even getting wet inside. What the fuck? We got pressure. You can hear the pressure. I don't know why I can hear that, but I can. There's no leakage anywhere. I have a clear tube, so if it does break the vacuum, at least I can actually see it through there. I don't know. I haven't even tried to open the airwave a little open to see if that helps. But no. It's the only thing I replaced. The only thing I can think of is these injectors, positives on the other side maybe. I don't know. It's so freaking weird. Well, and these were meant for DSM, just like the other ones are. They're low Z's. I've got the same, and I verified that because it's they both are measured at the same the freaking multimeter on the ohms. So what the fuck? Now this is confusing because I don't know what else to really check other than run two wires and swap the positive and negative on each side. That's working now, stronger, since I replaced that relay. It's a stronger one. Tested the Noid light. Noid light is mainly for the stupid spark. I'm getting spark. Everything else is hooked up, all the vacuum lines. It's just gonna get messier because I'm trying to sit here and troubleshoot this shit again. I fucking hate troubleshooting this like fucking 20,000 times. Look, I even pulled these out because they weren't sitting in right. I'm gonna probably put them back in because that's obviously not the problem. This cold start, it's just not cold starting anymore. I don't have the money or time to fucking do a mega squirt swap. Because I have to go get the wheel, I have to go get the map sensor, and everything else that they recommend, and then I would have to redo the whole wiring again, which shouldn't be that bad. have the time for that, dude. Especially when I'm going back to work next week. It's probably going to be a longer week. And I have all my grounds down. I even relocated the MAF ground because it was giving me a weird problem too, but everything should be good to go, and I don't know what it is. I don't know. See, that's on. Let's really kill the power. Hey, that thing's. I'm replacing that anyways. Dude. I don't know what to do. I'm confused. Yeah, so confusing. Unless, no, I'm gonna, when I got the multimeter right there, I'm gonna test them again. I'm gonna have to double check. Maybe something didn't get put back right. Report. I don't know.